Ukrainian FPV kamikaze drones are increasingly proving to be a deadly and psychologically overwhelming force on the front lines, with recent footage and battlefield reports highlighting a series of harrowing encounters between Russian troops and the highly maneuverable explosive devices. In one of the most startling incidents, a Russian soldier was captured running as a Ukrainian FPV drone pursued him. As the drone closed in, the soldier managed to catch it mid-air in an unexpected and impressive move. However, instead of neutralizing the device, he kept it as a trophy, unaware that it contained a command detonating trigger. Moments later, the drone exploded, causing life-threatening injuries to the soldier. In another chilling incident, two Russian soldiers attempted to shoot down a kamikaze drone, but their efforts proved futile. As the drone approached its target, one soldier threw his assault rifle at the device in a desperate attempt to stop it. Despite the minimal distance, the explosion occurred instantly, injuring the soldiers with shrapnel. The incident took place near Novovodiane in Luhansk region. Ukrainian FPV drones have also been targeting Russian soldiers hiding in basements and rubble. In one such case, a soldier managed to disable the first drone, extending his life for a brief moment. However, a second drone soon found him and struck the soldier as he remained cornered, unable to escape. In the village of Andriivka, Donetsk region, a Russian soldier attempted to hide inside a Ukrainian BMP-2 infantry fighting vehicle, only to be tracked down and destroyed by a kamikaze drone. The impact obliterated both the vehicle and the soldier, marking another tragic chapter in the ongoing conflict. Elsewhere, in the village of Demidivka, Belgorod region, Ukrainian infantry took out a Russian soldier who, after drinking alcohol and attempting to emulate a Hollywood hero, walked directly toward Ukrainian positions with nothing but a rifle. His reckless behavior led to his swift demise. In a separate encounter south of Novodivka in Donetsk region, a Russian soldier tried to escape by hiding under a Ukrainian Marder 1A3 infantry fighting vehicle. However, an incoming FPV kamikaze drone struck the vehicle, killing the soldier. A chilling moment was captured on video as another Russian soldier, hiding among rubble, tried to shield himself from an FPV drone. Despite his efforts, a second drone struck, ending his life. The first drone had failed to detonate, but the soldier's panic was evident as he tried to survive the oncoming threat. The footage also reveals the harrowing story of 13 Russian soldiers who had taken refuge in a building in Vesel, Donetsk region. The soldiers were forced into the basement by a kamikaze drone, which was followed by a second attack that scattered the group. Many were wounded by the blast, while some were killed by artillery and drones. Two soldiers attempted to hide under a tree, only to be struck by yet another FPV kamikaze, resulting in fatal injuries. Additionally, Ukrainian FPV drones targeted a Russian T-80 BVM tank east of Nevsk village, Luhansk region, destroying both the tank and its crew. In Klishchiivka village, Donetsk region, Russian FPV cameramen stationed in the ruins of a house were also eliminated when a kamikaze drone struck their position. Ukrainian and Russian forces clashed 174 times over the past 24 hours, with particularly intense battles recorded on the Pokrovsk, Toretsk, and Kursk fronts, the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine reported. Russian forces suffered heavy losses, with 1,030 soldiers killed and wounded, along with the destruction of 8 tanks and 42 artillery systems. First-person footage captured on a GoPro camera shows fierce combat in the Kremenna Forest, Luhansk region, where foreign volunteers, including a Brazilian fighter, engaged Russian assault troops trying to breach Ukrainian lines. The intense firefight underscores the international support Ukraine continues to receive on the battlefield. In Donetsk region near the village of Provilne, Ukrainian forces destroyed a Russian BMP-2 infantry fighting vehicle with an FPV drone. After the hit, 9 Russian soldiers dismounted and attempted to escape in small groups. However, Ukrainian forces systematically tracked and eliminated each of them. Ukrainian military footage from Zaporizhia shows an attempted Russian armored assault being quickly shut down by precise artillery and drone strikes. Several Russian vehicles were knocked out before they could reach Ukrainian positions, forcing surviving troops and vehicles into a hasty retreat. West of Kremenna, Luhansk region, a Ukrainian drone detected a large concentration of enemy vehicles. Real-time coordinates were relayed to artillery units, which opened devastating fire on the enemy. Despite desperate attempts to reposition, the Russians were continuously tracked and shelled until their forces were decimated. Northwest of Zoria village in Donetsk region, a Russian BM-21 Grad multiple-launch rocket system loaded with ammunition was targeted by a flock of Ukrainian FPV kamikaze drones. After multiple strikes, the final drone achieved a direct hit, causing a powerful explosion that destroyed the launcher and neutralized a major threat to Ukrainian forces.